It's got to be, I'm proud of me. That's why I'm steady moving on despite the hatred. I get better every song, man. It's got to be, I'm proud of me.
Welcome back to Global State of Mind, where we do it better than anybody. What's up for Joe Rogan? I fuck with him. I fuck with Joe Rogan. But yeah, we back. Yo, we talking about this Ukraine-Russia situation. You guys catch the last episode that we had going on. JD was giving us a lot of information because, like I said, I don't know a lot about the deep history of Ukraine and Russia. But you know, so like we was talking about last time, we was talking about the inevitable. What comes from this? Where do they go from this? Is it going to go to peace, or are they going to go over there and is it going to be genocide? They going to come through with them tanks and all them extra shit and blow shit up? What you think, JD? Since you're the expert here, Global State of Mind.
The expert. Well, first of all, happy to be back, people. So back again on another episode of Global State of Mind. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Don't forget to comment also in the comment section. And yeah, we're going to basically be continuing our conversation on the crisis that is going on between Russia and Ukraine. So, okay, what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts of what's going to happen? First of all, I would like to talk about what is happening, right? So, for y'all who don't know, today is Sunday, by the way. So just today, we on the news here in France, in any case, two major events happened. Number one, Russia this opened up negotiations with Ukraine, and apparently a parley is to be held. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, between Ukraine and Russia. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully it's about a ceasefire or something like that. Hopefully. But yeah, there will be negotiations between Ukraine and Russia in the near future, between today and tomorrow. Secondly, since the Russian attack on Ukraine's soil, Europe and countries of NATO, basically, countries of NATO should say, not Europe, countries of within the NATO alliance, so United States, France, Germany, etc. Applied a lot of economic sanctions on Russia, which are sanctions like seizing their accounts, blocking them from using SWIFT. For all those who don't know what SWIFT is, it's basically any bank transactions that you have to do in the world. Understand? If you have a credit card, just look underneath, you will see the SWIFT. That it's basically something that allows you and allows banks to send information back and forth, so to allow you to do any transaction that you want worldwide.
That penny they charge you every time you swipe it, that goes to SWIFT, makes them into quadrillionaires.
True that too. So yeah, they blocking import and export any flights also to Russia or from Russia. So yeah, a lot of sanctions has been taken since the attack. Mm-hmm. And so the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, mm-hmm. he also had a press conference today where he stated, and I won't quote it because he was speaking in Russian, and I'm just, he was speaking in Russian. So basically he was saying that...
JD, hold on. Mr. Jamaican French. Mr. I both of them up in like rolls. You don't speak German? You don't speak Russian?
And I don't speak Russian. You speak Russian?
I thought you spoke at least 5 languages. International man of mystery as yourself.
Russian ain't one for sure. Oh shit. I do pillow talk though, wait. You know what I mean?
Lady.
Well, let's leave it at that.
Sexiest voice in show business.
Oh crap.
But you're messing on my youth with. Mm-hmm. It's since this Russia's whole. So all right. So listen, people. If you don't catch on to the news, I'll give you the whole rundown. Russia's whole deal is that, like JD was saying earlier, NATO farm together, and when NATO farm, them crack, them slap Russia upside them head, broke down everything, end the Cold War. See? Mm-hmm. He believes if they if Ukraine becomes part of NATO,
not only Ukraine, it have other countries too. Bordering countries.
Ukraine is this red line. He believes Ukraine is the red line that they cannot cross. If Ukraine joins NATO, if you look at how Ukraine is placed on the map, it's almost like a gateway into Russia. It's almost like if you get Ukraine, you can just walk into Russia easily. So his big fear is that Russia will lose its autonomy, because once you start taking little pieces here, this is how invasions work. When back in the day, at least, you know what I'm saying, in history, they take a piece here, it conquer a piece here, it conquer a piece there, and next thing you know, the whole kingdom would be swallowed in eventually, and now they're part of the whole. So his big fear is Russia's losing all that, is Russia becoming part of becoming part of the rest of the world, bro. That's crazy, huh? Okay, listen, people. You gotta kind of respect him for it. You can't respect his actions. His actions are uncouth. But you gotta kind of respect the fact that they're willing to defend the fact that they not gonna let you come take shit that been days and it's their history. You gotta kind of respect that, the defense of their history. Their fear that Russia will become what the rest of the world has become. You know? Doesn't Russia have their own intranet? It's called an intranet.
I think so.
They're like China. China has an internet.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So he doesn't want to see what has happened to the rest of the world, because if you look, I don't know. I can't say this. All right. I'm gonna throw something out here. Y'all kill me if I'm wrong. Come for me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of Russian OnlyFans. I think most of the OnlyFans. I don't know. Most of their only. You know what I'm saying? So he don't want Russia to be the next place where every single motherfucker, if you walk a block down the street, you done seen that bitch's pussy already. So you have to kind of somewhat respect that. You can't respect what he did with an invasion and trying to take people's freedoms and dictate how they're going to live. That's some Hitler shit. But the defense of one's legacy and honor and saying, hey man, y'all can't have no more of this shit. We don't give up all the fuck we gonna give up. This is our line and we standing right the fuck here. And if you come across this fucking line, nigga, knuckle up. And we go from there.
Bombs up, more like bombs up, but yeah, knuckle up.
Bombs away. Bombs over Baghdad, as them say. Yeah. Bombs over Baghdad. But you see what I'm saying? So that's how I try to live that way in everything I do. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Looking at things from both sides, but yeah, they're wrong. And if you Russian right now and you sitting in Russia and you a true Russian and you bleed Russia and motherfucker, you shit out motherfucking vodka and potato every day, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what you're saying? You're saying everybody else is evil. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at, I think they got some kind of poll going on where they polled Russians to see how they feel about Ukraine. Before, it wasn't really that big of a matter. Now people are feeling less like, yeah, Ukraine is just, they just got their shit twisted. They Russians. They ain't no fucking nothing else but Russians. You see what I'm saying? So the division is I find it to be stupid, JD, to be honest with you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying to you? Let me be honest with you.
It's all political. At the end of the day, it's all political. And that's
it's not political, it's greed.
Yeah, which is political. No, when I hear greed, when I hear politics, I hear greed, I hear corruption, I hear all that shit.
But greed is the word. Greed is, that's what they mask all their greed with all these big words. They've been fooling niggas for so long, JD. When they know they on fuck shit, they tell it to us, but they tell us in a way that it doesn't look. No, we're pastors. We're Catholic pastors. We need to choir filled with young boys. They have angelic voices. Nigga, these young girls got angelic voices too. They can sing too. But yeah, we want an all boy choir, and you can't be in the choir after 12. JD, things like that, JD. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Real, I get you.
Like that, fam. So with this shit going on, G's like these.
Right. Let's try to get into like where we see this going, right?
Because I'm telling you where I see it going, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you where I see it going, bro. It's going to spread. I see it spreading. I see if he gets Ukraine back into his hands, his like I told you, bro. Go read. This is how it works. When they did that, nothing has changed in the world but how we do it. It's the only thing has changed. We're doing the same exact fuck shit that we're doing 1,000 years ago. It's just how we do it. You feel what I'm saying to you? So what's going to happen is if he gets Ukraine, bro, he's going to grab for more. If he's allowed, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the men from the Cold War era. In the Cold War era, bro, all they wanted was more.
All right. Well, I see it. Yeah, I think there's a chance that there's a high possibility that if he gets Ukraine, he'll look for more because there are other countries in his border.
States. They're called states.
No, there are other countries. There are other countries
hold on. So was Ukraine a state of Russia or a country? Or was no, it wasn't it was a part of the Soviet Union. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So was it a part of Russia too, or was it a part of the Soviet Union?
Well,
the Soviet Union
apparently a part of the land was a part of Russia too. Percentage of the Ukraine land was a part of Russia.
So why?
Way back.
So why doesn't Ukraine just cede that land to them and just go about their business? The part that's theirs
was divided years ago. Because I don't know how that's another aspect that I can't even talk on, because I don't have the knowledge on the geopolitical shit about that. Info on that, what I mean?
It's a crazy scenario. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If he gets a piece, bro, he's going to grab more. He's a true dictator. He's what Cuba was, bro.
He wants what's clear to me is that he wants to secure his borders, right?
He don't want nobody coming up his backside and fucking him off.
Exactly. And it's true that if Ukraine and other bordering countries becomes a part of NATO, that's a problem for him. You know what I mean? Because those are gatewaying countries directly to Russia. Once again, if there's any conflict, those will also be alliances that
against
US and France.
Russia would have been snagged by NATO.
I get the military and the political aspect of it. To be honest, right? I understand it. My fear though is that this whole shit becomes a nuclear war.
You went to the darkest place, people.
That's my biggest fear because you can just look at what happened in what's it called, Narashiba with Japan back in the day.
Just call him my youth.
I don't know, Narashiba or something like that.
Bucklad people, don't mind him, please. When it was little, at one time they drop him and them say boom. So don't mind him, okay? We're sorry about that. We're sorry, people of the country. We're sorry. We apologize.
What I'm saying is,
Hiroshima. Come through.
What's it called? You tell me.
Huh? What you say?
What's it called?
Hiroshima. A H and an N.
Huh?
You just off by a letter. A H and not N.
Okay, cool. Hiroshima.
Yeah, man. But you're messing.
That was the first nuclear attack, right? In the world.
That was the first attack on an entire country done nuclearly. It wasn't the first nuclear attack. But it was the first attack on a whole entire. Because them say, yo, stop fighting.
And we saw the effect of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's still being affected right now.
Imagine we're in 2020. These nuclear weapons.
2022. We're in 2022, people.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like I said, when he was little.
Shut up. No, but in 2022, these nuclear weapons have advanced like tremendously. You know what I mean?
Like Terminators.
Way more dangerous. Yeah. Way more toxic. Way more capable. Worse, right? Everything is worse.
Yeah.
If there should be a nuclear attack, first of all, I believe and I truly believe that if NATO should get into a military conflict with Russia, there will be nuclear attack. But we have to take in consideration that Russia got allied. China.
Hold on. Because go back. Rewind. Russia has what?
allies. Call them alien if you want. They got allies, yo.
And they are superpower allies.
Yep. Fully equipped, fully crazy and ready for war. You know what I mean?
have the biggest army, the biggest standing army in the world, the Red Army. You know, the Red Army. But yeah, man, China are the biggest army in the world, my youth. Yeah, and them say, why not? And North Korea as the craziest ruler upon planet. And China, ninja. You already know, my youth. They were working at the background.
And it also have Saudi Arabia. Now, we don't know what the position of
Saudi Arabia.
Also have Saudi powerful niggas.
Those are the oil princes.
Yep.
Those are the real people in the world who are really rich.
Exactly. By the way, they I think it was like a year or 2 years ago. Yeah. They had a treaty with Russia regarding oil. You know what I mean? To keep the oil prices high, so that Russia could boost their economy. So to me, that sounds like alliance to me. I don't know about you, but that sounds
like me from the same hood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get plug in, so I'm gonna plug you too.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, this is the pending threat on the world. We're talking about World War III, people. World War III. You know what I mean? And to me, it's a possibility at this stage, because Ukraine is at the border of the European Union, is at the border of NATO countries, you know what I mean? We just heard the threat that Putin sent out due to the sanctions that were made by NATO countries, giving the order of, you know, his defenses to be on alert, on a strike alert or whatever. I don't know how you want to.
That means that that's the crew that when the nuclear bomb. So I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of a nuclear bomb. I had the nuclear systems right. So America has a bunch of nuclear sites, right? These sites are normally known by Russia. So they got a nigga sitting over there, and his job is to watch and see when every one of those sites become active and ready for launch. So that's what he talking about. So they watching, when he say they on high alert, the crew that's been put on alert is not no people that not like, probably more than likely they probably have people on ground. They probably got 1 or 2 spies somewhere close to everything and 3 out there. But when he said they're on high alert, he's talking about that. They're watching and waiting to see if the nuclears are fired off. And if nuclears are fired off, guess who's going to fire back? Or who fire first? Because, you know, technically, my youth.
Yeah.
They're attackers. They're not like a defender type. They're
the type to take and say, what? You hit me, nigga? Let me hit you back. Nah, they come and get you, yo. They're
the type you punch him and they go get a shotgun.
That's it. We're into this fist shit, nigga. We're going straight to the knockout.
Like you standing up like, yeah, nigga, square up, and he like, boy, you just punched me. Woo! You know what I'm saying? So the thing about them is because, you know, they say, see, their bark is way lighter than their bite. They really got a bite. Like, they can really go in there, JD, right now as superpowers and say, you know what? Fuck all this. Everything done. We fit to run the world. And they can gather their armies together and come across the whole world and conquer all that shit, G.
Yeah, for real.
I'm telling you that now, fam. I don't care who don't fucking believe none of that, what I just said. If Russia, China, North Korea, and Saudi Arabia were to ever say, you know what? It's just going to be us 4 from now on. Fuck everybody else. All this would be different. But you know why they can't? Because even though they're allies, they got different agendas.
With that.
Yeah. Even though they work together, their agendas are so different, because even though they're working together, they want to conquer each other at the same time.
Yeah. With that.
Because if Russia had a chance to conquer China, China would be called Rush-China.
Nice one.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Week 1. No questions asked. They would not be like, oh no, they're our allies. We would never conquer. Man, let them get a chance to conquer China. China is done for. You feel what I'm saying to you? So when they're working together not caring about the general outcome of something for Russia. They're more caring about how how Russia's outcome is going to affect them as a group and individually. You feel what I'm saying? So if they were to join a war with Russia like it is right now, their lack of care would be so low, because in a war, them have certain things in the United Nations have cards, right, that they give soldiers, and on the card it's the humanitarian.
One more thing. This could also be like
speak up.
Yeah. This could also be like a test for like the alliance countries for
the alliance.
Russia. Yeah, but like China, because there are countries on the borders of China that China also want to conquer. Like what's that? Is it Taiwan? What's that country? Taiwan, for example. Taiwan. In my understanding, that's a country that China wants to conquer. So it could be that China is just sitting back and say, hold on, let me see how far this goes. Let me see what the sanctions is going to be. You know what I mean? Just in case I can do my attack too. You never know.
Yeah, I said I might use Russia. Yeah, they might use Russia as a testing pin for see what I'm on them punch.
It's possible.
But that's a possibility because you know, because if Russia were to be able to, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't see how them gonna stop Russia from taking over Ukraine without NATO saying we are gonna leave that area and leave Ukraine the fuck alone. And guess what them can't do? NATO cannot abandon Ukraine. Listen, people.
But they can't intervene either military-wise.
I'll show you.
What they're doing now
is Russia.
They're sending weapons and food and shit like that. They're sending equipment.
But look, this is Russia. This is the size of Russia. This is the side of Ukraine.
Yep.
It's not a fight. It's not a war. It's a total invasion and capture of that country. You see what I'm saying to you? If the only thing that can stop this is if NATO say, yeah, we're gonna leave that area.
Yeah.
We're not gonna fuck with Ukraine no more. And they can't do that, JD. So where do they go? How do they work out of this position and put this in it?
That's what we're looking to see in the incoming days, because there will be an outcome from the negotiation that will be going on between today and tomorrow. Yeah. And there will also be an outcome from the military. Well, whatever Putin said he was going to do, we will see the outcome of that, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I have to say that, the worst is yet to come.
I don't think it's going to get bloody worse. But what I think is going to get worse is he's going to listen, bro. The man came on TV as the president of another country and said every time he tried to come work with these niggas, bro, they tried to blackmail him. They tried to pressure him. They tried to strong arm him. They tried to make him feel like, hey, bitch, we big brother, you little brother, ho, nigga. Mm-hmm. That's what he said, bro.
Yeah.
If he's willing to come and say they all that on TV, bro, you think it's just
no.
But I don't see him going to violence though, because the minute he starts getting violent with Ukraine, UN, NATO, and all of them is going to start getting violent with him.
Nigga, it's already violent.
No, it's not violent yet, bro. It's not violent yet, bro. You don't know, bro.
I get what you're saying.
It ain't violent. JD, listen. Violent is when every motherfucker in that city is sleeping and all you hear is this.
Yeah.
They're just tearing shit up. That's violent. And Russia has the capability right now to drop bombs on them from the sky, from the tank, from a nigga with a rocket launcher named motherfucking Vladimir. You feel me? That's violent.
Yeah, for real.
Right now they're just going in with some guns and they're pointing at niggas and chopping niggas want to talk to, they chop niggas down and you come over here and we arrest you, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I saw the POWs. These niggas didn't look like no fucking POWs. These niggas look like they was cousins.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, I seen the picture of the POWs. I was like, damn, them niggas getting treated nice. Nobody had on handcuffs. Everybody still had on their uniform. where they sit in their uniforms representing their country. The berets were all cocked perfectly to the right. I was like, these some clean. Walk out. How did they capture them? Did they just walk up to them and say, hey, you come here? Because they couldn't have been fighting. It could not have been fighting, cousin. The ones that I seen, cousin, they were loading them into, listen, it looked so fake because when they panned to that scene, there were already like a row of them in the back seats, and there were 2 rows of them. They were just like, POWs, they got us. Take us in. So you know what I'm saying? So we ain't nowhere close to getting down, right? It's just
for all who don't know what POW is prisoners of war.
Oh yeah, sorry people. Prisoners of war. So those are the guys. Please, people, if you guys haven't seen this, go watch this, man. Like literally, the camera just pans over, ping, and they're already sitting in the back of the truck. They're just sitting in nice, neat rows, hands in their laps. JD, I'm stupid. I was born not yesterday, motherfucker. Wow, JD. Like,
yeah, it's true. If it was to get bloody, them niggas would have already been eliminated. Like,
come on, man. But here's the thing about it. How did they catch these niggas? Where did they catch these niggas? These niggas was so clean. Did they go to their houses and like woke them up like, hey guys, get dressed. We're taking you in. JD, this is supposed to be an invasion. Nobody had a bandage on. Not even a paper cut, my nigga. Niggas was well shaved, bro. All of them was shaved up, clean. None of them looked rough, like they got out of bed. It was like it was planned. My bad. Hey, listen, I'm a vet, so I don't fuck around with POWs. I respect them to death. But I'm just telling you, if you a vet and you know anything about anything, look at them POWs, bro. Them do not look like POWs, my nigga. Them look like prisoners of fun. Them niggas.
Hey, you think it's possibly like people within the military army, but it's just to spread a propaganda or something like that?
Here's the thing with Russia, my youth. Russia,
people like anything.
The KGB, my youth. There's no more. Listen, man. The KGB is like if you gave Vikings a berserk Viking brains. That's what the KGB was like.
Yeah.
They train like monsters, bro. They mentally break you down to the point that you don't even know who you are, and then turn you into this monster, bro. That's what the KGB was about, bro. They were about putting whether that monster be physically or he be mentally at it. But that's what Russia did, bro. Russia created monsters in that KGB, bro. I've read a book about them, mother. Yo, the KGB is one of the. Of course, every country has a department that does this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The KGB are not the only ones in their field that does it, but the KGB are one of the craziest ones out of all of them. So,
hey,
people, it's. I don't think
the subscription button, please.
Yeah, please
comment on the topic,
and then don't forget this when you subscribing. Don't forget this. We have Facebook. We're on
Instagram.
We're on Instagram. And people, we're gonna have a TikTok pretty soon. I'm gonna send out the TikTok. I'm gonna share it on myself and all my pages. There was one more thing I wanted to remind you guys. We are on. Hold on, before we go, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown. I want you guys to make sure you catch this because these are the platforms we're on. On all these platforms, you can go and you can either watch or listen. Most of them are listening ones. We're on Audio Boom. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Audacity. We're on Castbox. We're on Deezer. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on GeoSavant. I have never heard of that one, but we on it, motherfucker. Find it. We're on Listen Notes. We're on Player FM. We're on Podcast Addict. We're on Podchaser. We're on Radio Republic. We're on Radio Public. So people, we're on all of those. So anywhere you're in the world, anything that you're doing at any given time, there's a way, there's a form for you to get some of this global state of mind. And we want you to come down. We want you to comment. We want you to talk to us. We want to feel your vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hesitate.
If you feel like we're wrong, Help us. Don't leave us out here, Ron. Show us the info. Like, hey, nah, man, that ain't right, man. This how it really go. Or should I go look for it and Google my damn self? But yeah, like I was saying, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. We really appreciate you. We'll see you next episode. Don't forget, we're going to be here forever. We ain't going nowhere. As long as me and JD breathe, we're probably going to be 95, and we're going to give y'all some good fucking game to lace shit up. But I love you, cuz. I really appreciate you for doing this with me. People,
love you too, cuz.
Subscribe, like, and share. Global State of Mind. We out here, bitches.
Stay safe.